Hey, good Monday morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP, North Georgia's only live online morning show. It is great to be here this morning. Did you have a good weekend? Every once in a while you have to have a lazy day. Do you ever have a lazy day? That was me yesterday. I just had to come out with a lazy day, and I took yesterday, so I don't know about you. What do you do on your lazy day? Don't tell me, do you do too many Netflix? Do you watch too much Netflix on a lazy day? The Ranch. How many of you have watched The Ranch on Netflix? How many of you have watched all of this season already? Now you have to wait another year to find out what happens in, I'm not going to tell you, no spoiler alert. I don't like it when people do a spoiler alert on me when it comes to Netflix shows, so no spoiler alert. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. It is Christmas week, right? The same time next Monday morning, you will be opening Christmas gifts, or your kids will be playing with their toys. I just want to know, do kids still get toys? Don't take that wrong. Do the little kids still get like actual toys that they play with in the floor? Or does everybody get a computer game and the entire family, even the little kids, are glued to some game on a screen? I really would like to know what are the Christmas toys that kids play with now. I don't know. I don't keep up with it. So anyhow, next Monday morning will be Christmas morning. So it's Christmas week. So let's do this. Let's try all week long to minimize. Here's some of the things we're going to try to do this week. We're going to try to minimize bad words. We're going to make an attempt. We're going to try to minimize things upsetting me, your host, that I get all bent out of shape. We're going to try to minimize. We're going to have a nice Christmas week. We're going to do everything we possibly can. Everything. So last night, before we get started, you can contact the show, 706-889-9700. 706-889-9700, or email us, chief@fetchyournews.com, chief@fetchyournews.com. Follow us on Twitter @fetchyournews, @FYNTV. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and look up our channel, FYNTV, Fetch Your News. Now, here is one of the games that we may have been playing Christmas morning somewhere around 1970 something. We'll use 70 something. We will be using 1970 something a lot. But this is one of the games that we would be playing called Rock'em Sock'em Robots. But in today's world, see, these are two boys, and I can identify they're boys because it's the 70s. It's not the X generation yet. And I don't mean X generation. What is the X? I'm talking about the third option on a birth certificate. This is 1970 something. We don't have at this time a third option on a birth certificate. At this time, two boys are playing this. We did not invite our sisters to play Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Absolutely not. If we caught our sister or any girls touching our Rock'em Sock'em Robots, just say it. This was a different time. A whole different time. Identity. Oh my God. But this is one of the games we would have been playing in the 70s. Just one. Now, put up a couple pictures there, the Atlanta 1 and Atlanta 2. Just run through. Atlanta Airport, Hartsfield International, Hartsfield, Jackson, Maynard. What's it got, 12 names? I don't know the name of that daggone airport. But anyhow, the power goes out, right? They're in the dark. The power goes out. Now fog in Atlanta is holding the flights in. People have to spend the night on a plane. They have to spend the night in the terminal. I was thinking when the power went out, what if you were on that people mover? You know what I mean? That Next stop, Concourse C. Concourse C. Next stop, Concourse D. Don't get off the train if you're looking for C because you're at Concourse D. And then this thing slows down and you're holding on to that pole because, anyhow, the people mover there in Atlanta. I'm thinking, what if the doors are closing, you were stuck in that people mover? That would have been wild, like in that tunnel on the way out. Wow. Anyhow, so Atlanta Airport, power goes out all night long. They're sleeping. But, let's give a shout out to Chick-fil-A. And I'm not for sure. Odds are they may get criticized for this. But it took Atlanta's airport blackout for Chick-fil-A to serve food on Sunday. Let me tell you where they get this wrong, okay? All right, and we're not going to get all into biblical reasons, but Chick-fil-A, famed for never open on Sundays and will likely never be, has made an exception, okay? The fast food chain stepped in to feed passengers left affected by the Atlanta airport's blackout, according to the city of Atlanta. So Chick-fil-A, there's this thing about Christianity. It's Christmas week. That compassion, loving, taking care of your brother, feeding them when they're hungry, all the above. So Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. We all know that. They're closed. They did not make an exception. I like the power going out to make an exception. They were meeting the needs of people during a troubled time. And it's the old ox in a ditch. Now, some of you may not understand the ox in a ditch, and the story in the Bible, you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to work on Sunday. New York City, there's a reason why on the Sabbath, we call it Sunday, Christians call it Sunday, our Sabbath. The Jewish Sabbath is Saturday, so you're not supposed to work or even touch anything. That's why a lot of people don't know this, but look up why there's actually a doorman in New York City, why there's an elevator operator in New York City. They couldn't even push the elevator button on Saturday. Anyhow, so Chick-fil-A has chose not to be open on the Sabbath. They're Sunday, Christian, Sabbath is Sunday, so they've chose not to do that. But there's the old, if you have an ox, which is something that's very valuable, that's something that's going to feed your family, that's part of your income, or let's say it like that, and it's in a ditch, do you walk by it on Sunday and not get it out of the ditch because it's Sunday? You know what? Not trying to make that story parallel to this, but hats off to Chick-fil-A for seeing their fellow man in distress on a Sunday and going in and serving food. So I want to give a big shout out to Chick-fil-A this morning for what they did at the Atlanta airport. People stranded all night long waiting for the power to come back after this thousands of flights canceled. Anyhow, so what is your, we're going to have a lot of fun this week, okay? Before we get to the FBI and Mueller and Strzok, and we'll get to all that, we're going to talk about the tax. We're going to talk a little bit about the tax bill that may be voted on tomorrow. Now, are you a little nervous out there today on the tax bill vote tomorrow? Meaning, are you just waiting for Republicans to finally put something on our president's desk? Oh, by the way, I think the 22nd, we're just days away from the government being out of money. We have to fund the government again, okay? So a continuing spending resolution will probably be what's on the table. But some of the fun we want to have is what is your memory? What is the memory of your favorite Christmas gift as a child? Seriously. Okay. Was it the 50s? Sorry, just saying. Was it the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90, just yesterday. What is your favorite memory? I mean, I want to say for girls, let's just go here. Was it an easy bake oven with the 40-watt light bulb? I mean, could you see the damn little girl now trying to bake those brownies or cupcakes with the little pan that came with the easy bake oven with one of those twisty light bulbs? Because that's all the heat you had was a 100-watt, light bulb in the back. Could you see them doing it with an LED bulb now? Saving the easy bake oven energy saver kit. I'm just saying. I mean, because it seems like, I'm understanding what's wrong with us. If you 67, I understand. So, but here's the thing, okay? The Rock'em Sock'em robots. You got the two boys. Easy bake oven. You got a couple guys trying to bake those muffins when their sister wasn't looking, and that may be the problem today, is the damn easy bake ovens of the 70s. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, anyhow, what was your favorite Christmas gift that you remember, that you just, let's put up, I know, I'm going to go there. I'm going to try to be nice all week. Let's put my bicycle up there. Okay? There you go. All right. Now, this is, the kids ride a bike. Can they ride a bike? This is the Huffy, okay, with the long handlebars, the banana seat, right? Kickstand. This is your Huffy. We'll just call it a 1970 model, okay? Now, I remember coming down, and there was a green bike and a red bike under the tree, okay? I'm not going to tell you how old, and I have a brother, so Jerry got a bike and I got a bike. And I remember coming down, and I got my little cowboy and Indian pajamas on, got the flat top haircut, Jerry's got the flat top haircut. It's somewhere around the 70s, everybody had to have a flat top haircut. So you come down, and I'm missing one tooth, he's missing a tooth, and we climb on the bicycles, and then after we're outside, we're missing, some other teeth. So anyhow, there's a picture, and maybe I get that one day, my brother and I, and we're on our bicycles, and it's Christmas 1970 something, all right, and a Christmas tree and everything like that. So yeah, that's my favorite picture right there, is my bicycle 1970, right? Huffy bicycle. Anyhow, what is your favorite gift when you were growing up? Let's go with we are going to get into, we're going to get into the tax plan, okay? We're going to get into the tax plan. We're going to get into the FBI, a little bit of everything. We got it set up today. It's going to be a nice day. But let's go with the SSP Smash Up Derby. Do you know that video? Got that video? Tell me when you got that one. This is one. It says SSP Smash Up Derby. All right. Here's some of the reasons why there's, this is what could be wrong with me, your host. It's the 70-something. Play that one.
He's a demolition demon in a beat-up Chevrolet. It ain't worth $1, so he wrecks it every day. Now here is Kenner's SSP Smash-Up Derby set. And you can hoot and holler, cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Crash, bang, crack 'em up, put 'em back again. Crash, bang, smash 'em up, it's smash-up time, my friend. Kenner's SSP Smash-Up Derby set comes with everything you see right here.
That could be everything that's wrong, folks. Right there, you could have just witnessed everything that's wrong. It's somewhere around the 70s. That identified boys. That clearly identified boys in that commercial. I mean, Wasn't a boy, wasn't a girl, wasn't an X, unidentified gender. That could be everything that's wrong right there. So, folks, today, I want to take a break because I want to come back and I want to talk. All right, Star Wars. Did you go see Star Wars? I did not. But did you go see Star Wars? I did not. The Corker kickback. Remember the Cornhusker kickback? Well, the Corker kickback. Did little Robbie Corker get a deal to change his vote on the tax plan? Did he get a deal? Okay. What's this tax plan look like? John McCain will not be there. He's having chemotherapy treating. He's having his chemo treatment. So he will not be there. He told the president he would if he had to. Vice President Mike Pence has canceled his trip to Israel in case he has to be the tiebreaker. What happened in this tax plan? What does it mean for you? And will it pass and be signed by the president in time for Christmas to give the rich people a break as they're trying to tell you class warfare on all of the media this morning? So I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We have our ugly Christmas sweater contest. Do you have those pictures, Rose, or can we get those when we come back? There you go. Post it on Facebook. Follow our Facebook, ugly Christmas sweater contest. Rose, could you post on Facebook and during the break let me know right now what prizes we have to reveal for this? On Friday, we're going to announce the winner of our ugly Christmas sweater contest. We want to get involved in that. Find Fetcher News on Facebook. Ask the Doc every Friday morning. If you have a question for the Doc, send it to info, I-N-F-O, at FetcherNews.com. Send it to info at FetcherNews.com, and we'll get it to the Doc, Dr. William Whaley, and that'll be at Circuit World this Friday. I'm your host, BKP. We'll take a brief break. And now, do you realize the danger that you are living in today? Do you realize the danger? We're going to talk about the danger because President Donald Trump, okay, he is going to give a speech. The President of the United States is going to give a major speech today discussing national security threats. He's going to lay out the national security threat speech today. He's going to talk about the economy being one of the biggest, our economy having to be strong because our economy having to be strong, one of the big deals of threat to our national security is a weak economy. But he's going to talk about chain migration. He's going to talk about the border, national security threats. Guess what? He took off the list, the danger that you're living in today, okay? Trump administration to remove climate change from list of national security threats. So I don't even know how you're getting through today. The Obama administration held the climate change as a major national security threat, and Trump's taking that off of the list. Don't know how you're going to get through the day, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show, Wormwood. Wormwood. I want to talk about that, too. Have you been watching that on Netflix? I'm your host, BKP. Take us a break.
Rocket! Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead. 'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
Folks, a couple things. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 10. And our phone number, if you want to reach us, is 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700. Email us at chief@fetchernews.com. And I want to thank you for all the news tips you send. That 706-889-9700 is a 24-hour news hotline, and also the number we use during our show. Also follow us on Twitter at FetcherNews, at FYNTV. Now, there's a couple things that you're going to hear in the tax plan, and let's just go through the tax plan that may end up, okay, as the voted on tomorrow. You will hear the media lie to you and tell you business owners are going to get a better tax break. Business owners are going to get a better tax break and then their employees. Now stay with this, okay? They always want to lie to you when it comes to the tax bill, no matter what year it is, Ronald Reagan, no matter what it is, any kind of tax reform, they want to lie to you, and they want to tell you that, business owners are going to get the break and employees are not, okay? And they have this totally wrong. It takes the business owner to take the risk to have a dream to open a business that has a need for an employee. Now, they know that, but they do not want to tell you that. They do not want to go to the chalkboard. You remember when you went to Business 101 class and, you had the little stick man and he decided he wanted to build a widget and he went and met the banker. You remember that? He went to met the banker and he put his business plan together and the banker said, sure, which, is fictitious video, right? Banker said, sure. Now, the banker really said, you don't have more money than you want to borrow, so you can't borrow any money, and that's how we work. I know. I'm not getting, it's not an anti-banker segment. I'm just joking around. So you remember the video, and then you decided you could sell the widget, and you went out there and you worked, and then you got the business to this point. So they don't show that video anymore in the 7th grade, right? Do they really? No, they don't. And then you needed an employee because you could not sell. And then you went home and you went on the board and you said, well, if there was 2 of us and there was a picture, I can make X and I could have a second person. Then if it was 3, the next thing you see is this large company, and you forget that the 80-some employees, the 50 employees, originated from this person that said, I'm going to take this risk. Okay? All right. So anyhow, that being said, there's no need to reward the risk taker in this country. That's what they don't want to have happen. They don't want the risk taker. They want government to control everything. You need to understand, this is what really upsets them. Okay, you're going to keep hearing the term pass-through. This is an income from a business such as a partnership. You're going to hear the pass-through tax. The gift, the pass-through tax, where these business owners will have a better tax rate than their employees. Okay? All you're going to hear today is pass-through, Obama mandate. The Obama mandate is going to hurt states. People are going to fall off Medicaid. They are not. CHIP is not going to go away. That's the CHIP. Child Health Care Insurance Program. It's not going away. The pass-through, this is income from a business such as a partnership, S-corps. S-corps means most people still file their taxes in an S-corp as like an individual. A sole proprietorship claimed on a individual tax returns. That is, it passes through to the business owner and is taxed at the owner's individual tax rate, the same rate that applies to wages and salary. Okay? They will not tell you that. They don't want you to know that. Okay? Because Republican leadership plan, this is the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, Republican leadership tax plan passes through tax break would provide massive windfall to the wealthy. Now listen to the title. A key reason why the tax plan that the Trump administration and congressional Republican leaders released in September is costly and heavily tilted to the wealthiest households is its special, much lower top rate for pass-through business income. This is income from business such as partnerships, S-corps, sole proprietorships claimed on individual tax returns. That is, passes through to business owners, is taxed at the owner's individual rate, the same rates that apply to wages and salaries. Okay? So, they do not want to help the risk taker. It is a lie, America, every time they tell you that small business is the backbone of America. Because everything we are describing is small business. Everything we're describing is what you're watching now, okay? Everything is describing, fetch your news, the little dress shop, the little hat store, whatever, jewelry shop, that you started and you took the risk. Now you have 6 people, 7 people. Never let the Democrats tell you that small business is the backbone of this country. Let me tell you what happens when the tax rate changes for sole proprietors. Let me tell you what happens when the tax rate changes, okay? I watched. There was a day, and I have to say this, honestly, how do I say this, okay? I watched a business owner. We'll leave it at that, okay? Ronald Reagan's tax plan came into place, all right? Ronald Reagan's tax plan came into place. And it got passed, and the economy boomed. Absolutely boomed. Out of control booming, okay? And this business owner was making so much money. Business was so good, they were making so much money that at the end of the year, the accountant said, you have to get rid of this much money. You can't have this much money at the end of the year. I'm serious. See, in the Obama administration, you didn't have that. You had a phony economy. So I watched this business owner go down to an automobile dealership and buy 6 pickup trucks. 6 pickup trucks for the company. And put all the foremen in brand new trucks for the start of the year. Called all the foremen in, gave them all brand new truck for the start of the year. 6. I think he bought himself a Cadillac. May have, or something like that. May have. So let's see, the 6 pickup trucks. That went into the economy. The Cadillac, that was the person in Detroit making the Cadillac or wherever it was made, that went into the economy. The list goes on. I could go on and on. But do not let the Democrats fool you and tell you the reason they say they're for the working men and women of this country is because they want you to work for them. They want you to work for the government. They want the government to help you. They never want you out of poverty. They never want you out of your economic status. They never want to see you excel. Period. They don't. They know better. They know if the businessman and woman doesn't take the risk, doesn't create a small business, doesn't open a material. I mean, I was working one time for this gentleman. He opened a building material store, and him and his partner had a dream, and they kept growing it and growing it. And I watched the families that benefited. I watched the managers of some of these stores after this business grew to a point that these managers were actually getting wealthy themselves in this business. I watched the employees doing well. The whole thing from top to bottom. And I watched these gentlemen turn it into like $100 million a year business that they kept putting out and putting out back into the economy. It's a lie that's been set up to make you believe that the government only wants to help the wealthy, okay? I'm telling you right now, if this tax plan goes into place with what they call the pass-through tax rate, you're going to have businesses that are going to open the next branch. You're going to have businesses that want to take the tax break and buy more equipment. You're going to have businesses that are going to explode in this country. Just explode. And the fear in this tax plan, the biggest fear Joe Scarborough has in this tax plan, the biggest fear the deep state has in this tax plan, the biggest fear that Minka, Fox News, anybody out there, MSNBC, have in this tax plan is it's going to blow this economy up. And it may turn real. But folks, I'm not going to tell you my age this morning, but I am going to tell you something. The last real economy, and I'm going to call it real, the last real economy we experienced in this country. And that means people were building things, people were buying things, people were selling things. The country was growing. And I remember we went down as manufacturing, and all the articles that were written that we turned into a service country. That's when restaurants exploded, hotels exploded. We did turn into a service-oriented country, okay? Was when Ronald Reagan was president. Last real economy. The dot-com economy busted because of just that. It was never real. It was fictitious. It was smoke and mirrors. If you were alive and you had to make a living during Ronald Reagan's administration, okay, that is the last time, my opinion is, that you worked, benefited economically. You may have gotten filthy rich over the last several years in the stock market, okay? But the real economy, that there was real money to make in the economy that came not from government, but from the private sector, was not the public, the private sector, was Ronald Reagan. And they don't want to see it happen again. They don't want to see business invest in this country. They don't want to see you and I working for a small business that's benefiting. They don't want you out there to get the opportunity to get out of working for Walmart for minimum wage and excelling and making more money because companies are looking for you. They don't want that. The tax plan, I told you this week, the tax plan. Now, the Obamacare mandate, okay, will put pressure on states. This is what they want you to hear this morning, okay? The expected repeal of the Obamacare mandate to buy health insurance means that states will soon have to step in and decide whether to create their own mandates. The requirement that everyone must purchase insurance or pay a fine is a bedrock principle of Obamacare, but it's also one of the most unpopular parts of the law. Okay? GOP leaders have tried for years to find a way to repeal it, arguing that it's an unaffordable burden on working class Americans. Now by including a provision that eliminates the penalty in the tax bill, Republicans are on the cusp of achieving a major legislative victory. Outside experts and supporters of Obamacare predict chaos in the insurance markets if the tax bill passes and the mandate is repealed. Okay? So their fear is that you will see the truth. You will see how many people do not want to buy the health insurance. You see, the mandate was put in to force people to buy insurance. Force people to buy something they don't want. Remember, John Roberts at the Supreme Court deemed it a tax. All right? This is repealing a tax on Americans. An unwanted tax. Because don't let them tell you mandate now when the Supreme Court labeled it a tax. Why don't they tell you, because words matter, that they are repealing a tax in America? Because what? Will that sound much better to people? Whoa, the government's repealing a tax? Well, it's not a tax. Yes, it is. Because we took it to the Supreme Court of the United States. And we conservatives thought this is where this will die, this monstrosity to take over you and I and our personal health and welfare, and the final straw to control us. You really have to wake up and realize, I know how that sounds, the level that the government will go through, lie, cheat, and steal to control the people. And that is part of the deal with Obamacare, major part of the deal. So we thought, no way the Constitution, no way the Supreme Court will mandate we buy something, because you can't mandate you buy something, and we'll never forget. for those out there, okay, we'll never forget John Roberts deciding in his final argument that it was a tax. It is a tax, not was, it is a tax on America. So why are they not talking about repealing the Obama tax? Why is it turned into a mandate now? Why is it such a sticking issue? Because guess what? It was the part that was supposed to force the American people to call their local insurance company. It was the part that was supposed to force the American people into saying, oh, Obamacare.com, where do I sign up? It was the part that was supposed to force young people. They keep talking about how bad millennials do not like Republicans, how bad millennials, the polling, millennials dislike Republican programs. Let me tell you something. If millennials loved Obamacare, it would have made it, because that was all the numbers we're working off of, is the kids 18 to 32 that were not bulletproof, but they are, they think they are, would go buy Obamacare. Remember, that was the generation that was supposed, and that generation decided not to pay for your health care 55 and older, 65 and older, 75. They decided not to supplement your Medicaid, your Medicare, your prescription pill plan that nobody paid for. They decided not to. Right? But see, this mandate was supposed to force that to work. What's wrong? Take the mandate off. If people want health care, they'll call an insurance company. Right? So, the two things, they're going to push it back on the states, okay? They're going to push it back on the states, that the states may mandate. I'd like to see what the state of Georgia plans to do with this. And don't get fooled about how many will get kicked off Medicaid. I tell you what, here's how I'm going to end this segment. And I'm going to not, go to another commercial. Every time, okay, here's the tax cut. Here's the tax cut. Pushing trillions of dollars into this economy. Here's the tax cut. Repatriating money that's offshore. Here's the tax cut. Pushing trillions of dollars into this box that's a country that this time, unlike the others, the windfalls in the corporations will invest. You know why they don't want this to happen? Because Trump goes out and does first thing first. He makes it, the President of the United States, he cuts regulations. Regulations are, the chains are off businesses. We are building pipelines. We are moving forward. We have taken the chains. We have taken the regulations off these businesses. We are rolling them back. Historically, why do you think they hate this man? So you get the regulations off. Now you get the tax cuts to push trillions of dollars into this economy. Now, in the past, a tax cut would only benefit X, because if you're a company, you don't want to take the money, the newfound wealth that you have, and invest it in this country because of the regulations were so overbearing and enormous. There was no reason to invest here. There was no reason to build a damn iPhone here. There was no reason to build an air conditioner right here. There's no reason to build the trucks here. Everything, the coatings, from coatings to everything. There's no reason to invest in this country. There's a reason why you can't get a damn TV made in Indiana or, in Kansas. Because there was no reason. The regulations were so intense. But Trump has changed that. So when the trillions of dollars come in, unlike before, there's reason to build a factory here. There's reason to invest in this country. There's reason to build the plant knowing that, EPA and all these agencies are not going to flock down with this manual this thick that says you can't do this and you can't do that. There's reasons now to take that money and invest. And they don't want you to see that in this tax plan. They don't want that to happen because it will. It absolutely will. And that's the pass-through tax that they don't want to see that happen. And they don't want Obamacare to fail. Don't worry, because here is the money that's going to push into this country. There's going to be investment, and there's no reason why people don't get off their lazy ass and go to work. And quit letting the media tell you the children. That's CHIP. Okay? That's the children's, okay, health insurance program, CHIP. It's not the lazy ass, take care of everybody in this country Medicaid program. You know what ticks me off is watching somebody at a store get out of a car, walk all the way in the store, not even flinch, and get their lazy ass on one of those carts and ride around the store and then have no job. Listen, get your ass a job. You understand? Get off your lazy ass, support your damn kids, and get a job, and don't put it on our damn back, and quit crying. You understand? Because, you know what? We won't need all this Medicaid money if you'll get off your ass and go to work. Guess what? We won't need as many people to take care of your damn children if you'll get off your ass and go to work. Whoa, I don't think that went the way I had planned. We better take a break. I'm your host, BKP, having so much fun.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Highway 515 South, Jasper. SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
And we're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Okay, let's get back to able-body. Here's what I'm getting you for Christmas. Able-body, get your ass off the couch and go get a job this Christmas. How about doing that, okay? How about actually paying for the damn Christmas gifts on your own that you work for all year and you put back the money? How about not having to go to your damn mama and say, Mama, you know, it's Christmas and I got 4 kids I can't support, damn it, and could you give me some money so I can get them some toys? Okay, now that, let's get back to the nice Christmas show. All right, I'm your host, BK. I'm sorry. I really do. I apologize, but that's where I'm kindly at. You know what? Nothing bothers me anymore than seeing able-bodied young people that won't get their ass away from a damn video game and get a damn job and buy their own damn kids presents and quit going to their mama and daddy. Okay, I'll quit saying that. Maybe around 9:30. All right. I mean, you know what? When my kids were little, damn it, I had to figure out how to get the money to go buy their Christmas. I'm serious. I mean, now I'm just all spaced out on this. I mean, you know, and I know there's a lot of you out there, hardworking people. I know there's a lot of hardworking people out there. You support your kids and everything. Please don't get upset. Please don't get upset. I know, I know most of you that, you're out there working every day, supporting your children. I know that. And my sincere apology to you. But you know what? Here's the thing. If you're out there and you're working all year long and you put up the Christmas tree and the money came out of your pocket, not the damn government, and, and you're buying your kids gifts, you're probably as angry as I am about it, Okay. Now, we talked about the pass-through, all right? Now, here's the thing that really bugs me on this. Now, I'm not going to give Donald Trump a pass on this, okay? I'm not going to do it. Let me see if I can find the article here. Trying to find the article I had this morning. I had an article this morning I want to go through. I'll get here in just a minute. Stay with me here. Stay with me. Okay. Maybe it's here. Corker got a deal. Little Robbie Corker got a deal in the tax bill. Okay. and International Business Times. And this angers me, okay? This really angers me. And, you know, I'm not 24/7 Donald Trump is God, all right? Damn it, I don't believe Donald Trump is any damn God. All right, it's Christmas. I got to back off that, all right? But I'm just all worked up, all right? Now, little Bobby Corker comes out. He's going to retire. You know, he goes after the president. You know, the president's away on foreign business. He goes after the president. We all know little Bobby Corker down in Tennessee, right? And Senator Bob Corker, remember when little Bobby Corker was running his mouth about the president of the United States, Senator of Tennessee, decided he's not going to run again. And I told you, the audience, remember I told you, go look at this lowlife, okay? It's people like this that make me just, you know, really tick me off with this damn government. Okay, it really does. It sends me over the edge with this damn government. Republicans, Democrats, I don't give a damn who they are. All right, in 2008 and 9, when we're collapsing, okay, have you watched the movie Sell Short, or whatever it is, okay? Have you watched that movie, okay? If you watch credit default swaps, do you remember that? Any of that, right? Okay, anyhow, most of us know how the industry, the housing and commercial real estate market collapsed. Many of us know how it was impossible to get credit. There were shopping centers, small shopping centers that had been built, okay, that collapsed because they couldn't get credit. Let me tell you something. If you live in North Georgia, right? If you live where we live, go up 515, look on the right-hand side of the road, how the weeds grew up against that small shopping center in 2009 that went under. How many years did that sit there? I knew the owner. The owner couldn't get any more credit to finish it off. The owner could not get enough credit to sustain that little shopping center. All over America, damn it, that happened. The credit was froze. Guess who the hell's friends found credit in the commercial industry? Little Bobby Corker's friends found it in 2009-10. This little guy's 4 foot tall. There's only a handful of damn people I'm taller than, and I'm taller than this guy, him and Beauregard, Jeff Sessions. I'm taller than both of them, all right? And that's not saying much. But this guy gets he finds credit all over for his commercial LLCs back in 2009, 2010, and 11. This guy finds credit when nobody else can. Go do the research. I said it here. When this guy was running his damn mouth, okay, and he was talking bad about the President of the United States. See, there's the thing that makes me nervous, damn it, in this 1 or 2 Senate move, you know? We need 58, we need 59. The Democrats know how to get up to 60, even if they have to cut a deal with Arlen Specter from Pennsylvania to get number 60, all right? They knew how to move. The Democrats know how to move that needle to 60. No, not Republicans. We can't move the needle. So we got 51, 52. So we always got to be kissing somebody's ass to get a vote. Oh my God! And if if Grandma Collins doesn't come on there and say, well, you know, I need this in the bill, and then we got the woman out, Lisa Murkowski out what the hell? Where's she at? In Alaska. And then we flip down and we got Flake in Arizona, and we got John McCain. Remember, John McCain is the one that took the dossier over to the FBI. What the hell, America? What are we living in, right? So we got little Bobby Corker over here. Oh, yeah, we've only got like a 2-vote margin, right? So we got to be kissing like there's 4 or 5. And don't forget, the Republican senators that look like they're in there from the beginning, somebody's already kissed their ass or they wouldn't be in there. Maybe this is going off the rails, but I'm just in the mood to tell you how the hell I really feel. Now, I see Bob Corker. I see this little lowlife from Tennessee. He's made millions and millions of dollars off the backs of the taxpayers. So Senator Bob Corker said you remember it was just 2 weeks ago, was it just last week, this little shrimp wasn't going to vote for the tax bill? He said, hell no, I'm not voting for it. I don't think I'll vote for it. Then all of a sudden there's a real estate deal. Oh, I think I can vote for it. This comes from the International Business Times. Senator Bob Corker said he hasn't read the tax bill, denies changing his vote in exchange for personal tax breaks. Okay, let me see if I can get this computer frozen up. I got to get down in this article just to give you a couple highlights here. In an exclusive interview with International Business Times, U.S. Senator Bob Corker from Tennessee denied knowing about the controversial last-minute provision slipped into the Republican tax bill that could personally enrich him. Oh, hell no! Corker, the lone Republican to vote against the original Senate bill. Remember, this guy's already voted against the original Senate bill. The first Senate bill, no, I'm not voting for it. Oh, no, you remember back 2010 and 11, the kind of deals that had to be made for me? Oh, I'm a deficit hawk. Oh, I forgot what the hell he is. He's a deficit hawk. That was his holdout. This is his retirement plan, okay? Corker, the lone Republican to vote against the original Senate tax bill, which didn't include the provision, also admitted he has not read the final tax bill he announced he will support. So this little lowlife piece of garbage senator from Tennessee, he read the first tax bill and couldn't vote for it, but he didn't read the second one and can vote for it? What the hell? You think you're waiting on somebody to tell you the damn truth one of these days, right? Oh, which did he include the provision? Also admitted, a trio of Democrat senators meanwhile slammed the provision, which was first reported on by IBT. Corker's vote is considered pivotal in the closely divided Senate, and he could be in position to make or break the landmark legislation. He declared his support for the final reconciliation version of the bill on Friday after GOP lawmakers added a provision that could benefit his vast real estate holdings. I told you here on this show, I told you when the little lowlife was running his mouth about the President of the United States, I told you when Bobby Corker was saying all of his crap, okay, that he had, I said, folks, go back and look at this guy in 2010. Look at this guy, he was able to find financing for some commercial LLC properties where others could not, okay? On the Friday after the GOP lawmaker added the provision that could benefit his real estate holdings, a provision that Corker denied having any knowledge of. In a series of rapid-fire telephone interviews, Corker asked IBT for the description of the provision and then criticized it. He came out and criticized it, okay? But minutes later, he called back to walk back his criticism, saying he wanted to further study the issue and that it was more complex than he initially understood it to be. See, he doesn't understand the damn provision. He claims and he lies. He lies, but he's going to vote for it when he voted against the first Senate bill. Despite potentially holding the fate of the entire tax bill in his hands, Corker told IBT that he only read a short summary of the $1.4 trillion legislation. I have like a 2-page summary I went through with leadership, said Corker. I never saw the actual text, despite not reading the bill and having time to read it before the final vote for this week. He reiterated his support for the bill to IBT support he announced hours before the full text. All right? Hours before the full text. It is called, Corker called IBT to respond to a series of IBT investigative reports showing that he switched his vote to yes on the tax legislation only after Republican leaders added in a provision reducing tax income on real estate LLCs. Federal records reviewed by IBT show Corker, a commercial real estate mogul made up to $7 million in such income just last year. Oh, what the hell do we keep sending these senators to Washington, D.C. so they can get these provisions pushed in and they can make $7 million in one damn year? When the hell are we going to stop this? When the hell are we going to say enough is enough? It's over. When? Come on. I mean, this guy made $7 million. President Donald Trump's financial disclosures listed between $41 million and $68 million of the same income. This guy made $7 million last year off of his LLC, his real estate LLC. He's even got so much damn real estate, they call him a mogul. Oh my God, a mogul. All right, the reason I went with this last is I still feel the tax plan, for the most part, needs to go through. I do. I'm very upset that this is in here. I'm very upset that Corker is lying. That's an understatement of how bad he is lying to get his vote. I'm very tired of having, they're going to tell you this is how it works. This is how the system works, okay? This is what you do. This is the deal making that goes on in Washington. You see, nothing else changed. All right, see, I don't know about you, but they have lied to me since I was a kid. My whole damn life. I mean, they coin phrases. Pork barrel spending. Remember pork barrel spending? And earmarks. Remember earmarks? Why are the phrases not being used anymore? Earmarks, pork barrel spending, right? Generation after generation, they changed the way they presented to us, the American people, but they never stopped lying, they never stopped cheating, and they never stopped stealing from the American people, these lowlifes in this swamp called Washington, D.C., that, you know what, we need to go in and clean out. I got to take a brief break. I think that just upset me too much. Take us a break, Sam.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead.
'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Elijah next to Walmart.
Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Okay. We've gone through my dislike for senators, correct? Somebody answer me in there. Just say correct. All right, that's all I'm looking for. All right, let's get to the nice stuff. My God, you know I made the naughty list, right? Nobody's answering me. Nobody's talking to me. It's going to be, it's like it's going to be all week long. Okay. We have the ugly Christmas sweater contest. Hey, Rose, could you get towards the mic and tell them what our prizes are and how this works? Could you help me out here a little bit? I just did a whole segment on my dislike for senators. You need to bring us back home to something nice.
Okay, I'll do my best. So, all we need for you to do is send us a picture of you or your family in your ugly Christmas sweaters for the season, and you will enter to be eligible for one of, or two out of our three prizes that have already been announced, and the third one will be announced soon. And those two prizes are a $25 gift card to Mesquite Grill of Blue Ridge, Georgia, and a $25 gift card to Ace Hardware, thanks to Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. And we do have a third one that we're going to announce on Facebook today.
All right, so go to our Facebook page. Either put a picture up of you in your ugly Christmas sweater. Find it. We'll be blasting it out. Rose will be compiling those. We're going to announce it Friday. Right, there's a third gift. You got to stay with us all week. All week, there's a third gift now that we're going to release today on Facebook, right, Rose?
Yes, a third prize.
Okay, yeah, third prize, gift, whatever. Nice words right now, nice words. Third prize, okay.
Would you like to see some of the ones that have been sent in?
Yeah, I'd like to see some. Do we have some? What do we got there? Oh my gosh, whoo, okay, that's pretty. There's another one. Okay, I like that one. All right. Who is that? Is that, do you see, is anybody in the control booth, did you see the movie Santa Claus 2?
Yes.
What's the crazy reindeer? He's just a baby.
I don't remember.
No idea.
But you know the one I'm talking about that, had to get Santa Claus. Am I the only one? My God. So anyhow, that looks like the reindeer. Oh my God, that's the whole getup. I love it. Anyhow, folks, that is an example. We have a $25 gift certificate, okay, to Mesquite Grill. Mesquite Grill, $25. We have a $25 gift certificate to Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. And a third prize coming out today. Third. It doesn't stop. Get that sweater to Rose. Find us on Facebook. All right, now. So, here's the thing. You've got the deep state swamp, Eric Holder, and all the weekend, this weekend, they found everybody, every Republican. Remember, last weekend is one weekend to the next. So last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, weekend before last. How about we'll go that direction? They spent all weekend, the media, bringing every Republican, Democrat, everybody they could think of, to say, Roy Moore can't get elected. Don't elect him. Don't vote for him. I mean, Shelby of Alabama, he's going to write in. So that was the direction. This direction this weekend is how unapproachable, or wait a minute, how would I don't know what I'm looking for. Robert Mueller, okay? Robert Mueller, the special counsel that was appointed by Rod Rosenstein, okay? Number 2 in charge at the DOJ when Jeff Beauregard Sessions recused himself, okay? So we got Mueller, and this weekend, every morning show did everything they can to trot in every Republican, and it was how respectable Mueller is weekend. It was Mueller's weekend. What a respectable guy. He is held to such high standards. His accomplishments. It would be, now this is coming from Eric Holder, the first Attorney General in the United States, held for contempt. Yes, found in contempt. First Attorney General in the history of the United States found in contempt is out there saying it will be riots. Riots in the streets. We will call for mass protest. We will rise up. We will get the pitchforks out. You had the media all weekend long telling you it'd be a constitutional crisis. A constitutional crisis. You got MSNBC this morning. They're talking about Fox News because Fox is revealing some of these things. They're calling Fox News the state-run. Okay? The state-run TV said these people are getting, okay? Republicans are going out and saying, Bob Mueller, a coup. Oh my God, a coup. And then Joe Scarborough says, who's running Fox News? And then the Barnacle, and you always know I have to say, what the hell's a Barnacle? Barnacle says Donald Trump. Fox is promoting a constitutional crisis is what they're saying this morning. But they failed to tell you, okay, Attorney Gregg Jarrett. First of all, Gregg Jarrett at Fox. Let's do the Gregg Jarrett before, just so you know. This is Gregg Jarrett. He's an attorney at Fox News, okay? So Gregg Jarrett before, put that picture up. Gregg had a bad time. He hit a little, he hit the skids for a little bit. He had to sober up. Gregg had an issue. He had to get some help. So that's a profile, a couple profiles. Now let's go after. Okay. Now he's sobered up. I'm just saying, Gregg's not a bad guy. He just hit a bump in the road. That's it. Had to sober up. But this guy is brilliant, all right? He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. Gregg Jarrett, leave him up there. Yes, he had a troubled past. I don't want to hear it. I wanted to put that up. Now, has anybody heard about the thousands of emails that Mueller's staff just, let's see, was there a warrant? No. Are they privileged? Yes. Did Mueller have right to them? No. Folks, if you will take the time to do the research of how many attempts Congress got at trying to get Hillary Clinton's emails. If you will look at the extent that Hillary Clinton and the DNC with theirs, the hacking, if you will look at the extent that Hillary Clinton went through by smashing her phones with a hammer, by bleach bit, to do anything to stop the emails. Oh, by the way, 28-year-old intern worked in his office somewhere around Pensacola, got up, fell, bumped her head, is dead. That Joe Scarborough. I'm so tired of Joe Scarborough, telling me, Eric Holder telling me, these low-life, deep state, whatever you want to call them, that constitutional crisis. Constitutional crisis. Folks, you're not paying attention to what they're doing to our country. Look, this protection needs to be in place for the next president. The next president. We should not cross the Constitution's Fourth Amendment, okay? We should not violate that. No matter who the president is. You don't like Barack Obama? He still had the same right to this. Constitutionally. You don't like Elizabeth Warren? What if she gets elected? Whether you like it or not, she has the same right. Kirsten Gillibrand, no slut shaming today. Kirsten Gillibrand gets elected, has the same right to this. When there's an outside account set up, and when a president is president-elect, they get a transition team. They get a transition office. They get offices, they get the team, they get phones, they get email. It belongs to the president's transition team. You will hear on January 20th, that it's the smoothest transfer of power. That's what's so great about this country. Whether you like this guy, this lady, this guy, that guy, it's the smoothest transition. While other countries are in a coup. Little did you know, January 20th of this past year, as the motorcade was going down and Donald Trump was addressing the crowds, there was a coup well underway. The smoothest transfer of power. You heard all of the damn news anchors on January 20th last year talking like they were at a golf outing. Yes. Now, the Trump family will now come down, and the Obamas will come down. And this is what's great about this country. Although we truly know there's a coup, an underlying effort to undermine this president and take this country down, we are going to pretend like this is democracy in action. And what so many damn people fell for. So Trump's lawyer, Longeford, noted that special counsel office has extensively used the materials in questioning, including portions that are suspected to claims of privilege. Claims of privilege. Mueller obtained the emails through the General Services Administration, GSA, that were sent using presidential transition team addresses ending in ptt.gov. In a letter obtained by Fox News and sent to House and Senate committee on Saturday, the transition team's attorney alleges unlawful conduct by the career staff at the General Services Administration in handing over transition documents to the special counsel's office. Unlike Mueller, Rosenstein, and other liberal hack lawyers hunting Trump down without naming the crime, attorney Gregg Jarrett is actually able to name the laws that Mueller and his team violated. Jarrett says the Presidential Transaction Act states that all records of transition operations are private and confidential. Yet Mueller seems to have ignored the law. Without a warrant or subpoena, his team of lawyers blazingly demanded these private records from the General Service Administration, which held custody of the material. The GSA does this as a service to all incoming presidents out of courtesy, but it neither owns the documents nor is authorized to release them to anyone under circumstances because they are deemed entirely private. Counsel for the Trump transition team sent a letter to Congress alleging the Fourth Amendment was violated, failing to obtain a warrant to search and seizure of private property in which the owner has responsibility, expectation of privacy. Okay. Jarrett concluded his piece by saying, even the use by Mueller of one privileged document means he must be removed. All you keep hearing, listen to me, listen close. The media, the liars, the corruption, MSNBC, CNN, all of them. Will Trump fire Mueller? What about the Constitution saying Mueller must be removed? What about that headline? Mueller, Rosenstein, must be removed immediately, and the entire investigation closed based on, all right, let me tell you something. You know how many people are walking out of courtrooms today where the attorney has looked at the judge and said, yeah, but they did not get a warrant when they obtained this evidence. Do you know how many district attorneys today across America are saying, damn it, I have the evidence right here, but nobody got a warrant. Now I can't submit it. What the hell? Do you know how many? How many? You can't even. You go to a judge. The judge will forbid you from using evidence that was not obtained properly in questioning. Now, how the hell does my dumbass know that and they don't? You go into court today, and if they have evidence, or what they claim to have evidence that they have not taken in properly, they cannot get anybody on the stand and ask them questions based on that evidence. It's stricken. They can't use it. Judge throws it out. Guess what? Mueller and his team used these emails to ask questions of their witnesses. Guess what? They were obtained illegally. Guess what? They used them to ask questions. It's over. Collusion is not against the law, damn it, whether you like it or not. That's why they moved to obstruction. It's over. There's no damn crime. The crime is the deep state. The corruption in the deep state. You know what? I'll tell you what I want. I'm going to take another break because I'm not even getting to the stories I want to do today. But you know, let me tell you where you should be in your damn life right now. You are sitting there saying, you know, before I die, I want to go to Cooperstown. And I want to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame. And before I die, I want to go to Atlanta. And I want to go to the College Football Hall of Fame. And before I die, I want to go to Canton, Ohio. Why the hell would anybody go to Canton, Ohio? I want to go to Canton, Ohio because I want to go to the Football Hall of Fame. You know what? Before I die, I want to go to the Deep State Hall of Fame penitentiary where we can walk the aisles and see signs that say, please don't feed these low-life politicians, these animals. Please don't feed the animals. That's the Hall of Fame I want to go to, right down the aisle. I want to see Strzok's ass. I want to see Comey's ass. I want to see Mueller's ass. I want to see Hillary. I want to see Bill. Bill will be the only one in the damn prison that gets the couple girlfriend. Take a break, Sam. I got to move on from this.
Drive us wild, we'll try.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead.
Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
New Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Highway 515 South, Jasper. SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
Hey, we're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you ever want to get in touch with the show, it's 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at FYNTV, at fetchyournews.com. Marco Rubio moment. So I take a drink and they double the child care child tax credit, right? Marco Rubio. Chief at fetchyournews.com. Moving right along. Okay, really, let me just say this. The president's transition account was compromised by Mueller's team. Okay, let me just say it quietly. Mueller's team compromised that by sending over and asking for the emails of the transition team, which are confidential. They should have went and obtained a warrant to get those. They're private. Every president, there's a couple things that happened here. Now, when a president has a transition team, the next president of the United States has a transition team. What can we do to safeguard that transition? The reason we have a smooth transition is because they can speak freely during this period of time. They can get information. They can talk back and forth. They can say what they really think to try to hone in everything that's going on with world security, national security, and banking, whatever it may be. But no, Mueller he knows better than this. They're corrupt. So I just want to tell you, okay, every time you hear, will President Trump, rumors say Trump will fire Mueller. Will President Trump fire Mueller? Will he create a constitutional crisis and fire Mueller? Make sure you understand, the media will not tell you that Mueller should be dismissed based on the handling of the investigation. Mueller should be dismissed. Rod Rosenstein, okay, should be dismissed. What's his name? Beauregard Sessions, Jeffrey should be dismissed. So every time you hear fired, will he fire him? Just remember that. The FBI and Department of Justice officials to be subpoenaed. McCabe. I have talked about McCabe over and over and over. Integral part, okay? Okay? Strzok. They're in the crosshairs, okay? We find out the exoneration letter, okay? We find out the exoneration letter of Hillary Clinton was passed around the office before the interview of July 2nd. We find out the letter was passed around. The verbiage was changed. Everywhere in the exoneration letter, Comey had, hey, look, let's throw some sets of eyes on this. Anywhere that looks like that the language could open her up for a criminal investigation, let's clean that up. We know that, okay? McCabe, Strzok, Page, or his wife. We know what's going on there, okay? We just do. Now, I want to bring up a couple things on. I want to go through my pictures, and I didn't get a chance this morning, so I didn't get a chance. Let me bring up. Let me just put it like this, Sam. I'll tell you what I want here. So I can explain this. Let's go into just the one that says MSNBC Dems. I have two of them that say that, don't I? Yeah, just go with the one that says Dems, and then we'll go to 2 and 3. Okay? All right. Now, MSNBC, instead of opening up the show this morning, Joe and Minka, instead of talking about the constitutional crisis of Mueller and what he's done in the overreach and the corruption in the special counsel with Rosenstein, Strzok, Lisa Page, instead of this, they open up this morning with the Democrat enthusiasm. So this is how the show opened up, okay? Vote for Congress in 2018. NBC News Wall Street Journal poll. Democrats 50%. Republicans 39%. Who do you want to run Congress? Who do you want to be in charge? The poll says 50% want Democrats. 39% want Republicans. Let me tell you something. We here on this show, let me tell you the difference in the gap of 39 and 50. Okay? Democrats don't have the nerve. 50% want Democrats to run it. 39% want Republicans. Republicans have the nerve to not, we have the nerve to go against the party. Whether you like it or not. We have the nerve. But this is what they're trying to do. This is the biggest enthusiasm that Democrats have had. This is what they're trying to do. Now, this is, go to number 2. Favor Democrats in 2018. This is how they open the show. Nothing about Mueller, okay? Nothing about Mueller, all right? Independent Dems, 43%. GOP, 31%. Dems are up 12 with independents. Men, Dems are up 2 points with men. Women, Dems are up 20 points with women. Interesting. Seniors, Dems are up 4 points with seniors. Under 35 years old, Dems are up 48 points. Let me tell you something. Let's go to number 2, and then I'll go to the. Let's go to the number 2 or 3. Let's go to number 3. If I can find it here. Okay. High level of interest in 2018 midterms. NBC, all right, NBC Wall Street Journal poll just came out. If you voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016, Clinton voters in 2016, they are enthusiastic, 62% enthusiastic. People that voted for Trump in 2016, there's only 50% of them that are interested in the 2018 midterms. The Democrats have a 12-point lead in enthusiasm into the 2018 midterms. Okay? You want to get Republican enthusiasm up? Start putting that jail cell Hall of Fame together. Let's see an arrest. And you'll see it. Okay? So, let's go to... let me go to another set. I want to get done. I've only got 15 minutes here. I want to go to hold on there, Sam. Let me see. Go to Doug Moore. I think it says. I forget the name of it. It just says, I think it says Fox News Doug Moore or Fox Doug Moore. It's Doug Jones. Yeah, Doug Jones. Why do I keep saying Doug Moore? Doug Jones, okay? Doug Jones made his round on all the morning shows, okay? Made his rounds on all the morning shows. No matter how they're spinning it this morning. This guy went on morning shows and said, hey, I will vote, I will be a Alabama Democrat. I will reach across the aisle. I will look at all sides of the bill before I vote. The truth is, Alabama has listened to this guy, okay? They listened to this guy and they found out, Alabama found out this weekend that they have elected. Alabama woke up and realized they have a Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer liberal. Because every time you turn on TV, Nancy Pelosi will say, well, it would have been great, okay, it would have been great to be able to work with the Republicans. So Alabama has woke up from this weekend and said, oh no, they're having buyer's remorse. Remember Brexit, they came out and said, oh no, polling says they're buyer's remorse. I'm not saying they wanted Roy Moore, but Alabamians are waking up and realizing, oh no, we have a Nancy Pelosi. If somebody at the water cooler this morning, at the local restaurant, at the local diner, they're looking at each other and say, if somebody would have told me I'd send a Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer liberal to Washington, D.C. from Alabama, I'd call them a liar. Well, you did. Chris Wallace says to Doug Jones, the Democrat blueprint for 2018. Remember, he said the Democrat blueprint for 2018. How can Democrats mirror this victory? Now, they're going to mirror the victory with women, Racial divide. Look at the Democrat victory in this race. So let me get another one there, Sam. See if I have another one I want to put up on that one. Not yet. Let's see. No, I want to go to one more. I've only got a couple more minutes. Let's go to all right, 2018 Senate map, voter enthusiasm. Okay, I think it says voter. No, that one doesn't. 2018 Senate map. I think it says 2018 Senate map. I can't tell. Not the one with Trump. The next one. My apology. I think there's another one that says. There you go, folks. There is up for 2018. The ones in blue obviously are Democrats. Okay, that are up. The Democrats have a lot more to defend. The Republicans have New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada. Let's see if I can do the states just by looking at them. Is that Montana and is that Iowa? I don't know. I might have that right. They've got, why is Missouri not? Oh, that's Democrat. Yeah. They've got Arkansas, Tennessee, and Texas. Missouri, West Virginia. They have Pennsylvania for the blue, but that is the map. Go to the second map. We're going to be looking at this in the next coming week. Here's the map that they wanted to make sure you would see is the presidential map that Trump won. They want to show you the Dakotas. They want to show you the upper Northwest where Trump won by 20 points. Trump won by 36. Trump won by 18.5. West Virginia, he won by a plus 42. But the parallel is they want to show you that they could flip these red states is Trump won Alabama by 28. So they're showing the game plan, and they're trying to make you see that Trump won by 28. So that is that. I've only got 10 minutes to wrap up here. So let me get to the last couple things I want to do. I want to ask you, I don't know if you have Netflix, okay? If you have Netflix, Wormwood. Wormwood is the CIA LSD murder conspiracy show we need right now, is what this writer says. Aaron Morris is back, and he's using actors to bring a familiar style into a fresh new direction. Okay? Director Aaron Morris is just a different kind of filmmaker. He is kind of different that breaks the traumatical rules or thermatical rules, whatever it is, theatrical. I don't know, whatever the hell it is. With a he has the show on Netflix called Wormwood, and I'm trying to bounce around here. I apologize for not pronouncing and looking at things. Wormwood is about a CIA. Wormwood, which recently debuted on Netflix, is about a Cold War era mystery that has persisted for more than 60 years. What really happened to Frank Olson, a government chemist who mysteriously fell to his death from a New York City hotel. At the center of the story is the theme that he is still ongoing in the current society, and is the story of government lying. To what extent can the government unendingly lie to us, and can we still call this a democracy? All right, this chemist, Frank Olson, in 1953 was part of a test that the government did. What they wanted to do, these chemists, they did the LSD test, and you got to watch this on Netflix. But what they did is they wanted to do some testing, and they wanted to see if our chemists were captured. They called the LSD, they call it truth serum, okay? if our chemists were captured, what would they be able to give them to get them to talk and give up our government secrets? Okay? All right. And on the other hand, if we captured foreign chemists with secrets, what can we give them to get them to talk to us? Well, Frank Olson was a chemist in 1953 that was in this program, that they tested him. My belief is he wanted out. He wanted out. He wanted out. When he said he wanted out, he found himself dead on the ground after jumping or being tossed out of a window. You gotta watch this. It's got CIA all over it. They lied. This family was apologized to by Gerald Ford for this CIA Operation Wormwood. It's not a made-up CIA operation. I mean, the President of the United States called this family into the Oval Office and apologized to them. Folks, I'm just going to tell you, Netflix, Wormwood, a must-see. I'm just telling you, a must-see. Now, binary. I've been talking about toys this morning. Okay, you got my Tonka truck. Okay, just roll it. I'm having fun with 70s toys. I don't want to tell you when. This is 1970, I think it is. I happen to remember this commercial for Christmas.
Last year, the Tonka Toy Company ran a commercial to parents about broken toys. In it, children told their parents how their toys got broken. One said an elephant stepped on it. We wondered what would happen if an elephant stepped on a Tonka toy. A toy shouldn't break just because a child plays with it.
Oh, this is what's wrong, folks. Okay, this story. When somebody told me about this story, the individual that told me the story, I believe. The individual that told me the story, wouldn't make this up. But my first reaction when I heard about this story, I was like, you're making that up. Which, I'm not, sincerely thinking they did, but I'm just thinking, no, this can't be true. You made that up. Washington State considers adding non-binary gender to birth certificates. Washington State's Department of Health is considering an X-gender option for birth certificates and held a public hearing on the change last Tuesday. This came out December 9th, Saturday, December 9th. Okay. Oregon and California allow a third gender option on a birth certificate. The non-binary designation of X. Now, so Washington State, Oregon, and California, they have an X. You don't have to leave the hospital with a boy or a girl. You can leave with a whatever the hell you call it. Whatever the hell you think it is. Do you remember, I got to rub my head on this. My head is aching after today. Do you remember bringing your little boy or girl home from the hospital? You remember how excited you were to bring that little outfit that was this big, and it was for a 1 month old, it's the smallest you can get, or newborn, and it was too big and you had to keep rolling the sleeves up, and you've got the little bibbed overall, Oshkosh bibbed overall newborn outfit for the little boy you brought home from the hospital, and then you went and bought that pretty little dress, and you remember driving home and looking in the back seat in that car seat at this, and driving 35 mile an hour in a 65 to make sure there's nothing dangerous and nothing happening. You remember that? To get this baby home safe. Now you don't know what the hell you're bringing home. I mean, you got to get a neutral gendered outfit to bring this kid home. What are you looking in the back seat and seeing? I mean, what the hell does dad do? There's my little baseball player. There's my little ballerina. Oregon and California allow a third gender option on a birth certificate, the non-binary designation of X. In Washington, now this is the kicker on this story, in Washington, adults would be able to request. I can't believe this. I'm reading this. I don't even need glasses. Adults would be able to request a new birth certificate indicating a gender different from the one recorded on the original birth certificate if the change takes place. Children would also be able to make the change with the consent of their parents. Do you have a permission from your mom? Billy, before we go in here and change you to Barbara, do you have a permission slip from your mom? Holy smokes. And more people are identifying as a gender other than male or female. And there's growing demand for non-binary sex designations on all identity documents, including the birth certificate, said Department Director Christy Spice. And you wonder what the hell's wrong. You wonder what the hell's wrong. You're going to go through your day and say, what the hell's wrong? I mean, how do you call this in? Have a male, so many years old, born so-and-so, social security number so-and-so, be on the lookout for a male. Just be on the damn lookout. Could you see B-O-Y-B, be on, the lookout, or whatever. A bolo, right? Yeah, bolo. Could you see a bolo? Just be on a lookout, damn it. How about if, I want to know, I know it's 10 o'clock, but a guy robs a guy up at BB&T Bank. BB&T did not get robbed, but a guy, I'm pretty sure it's a black male, okay, robs a guy going in the bank making his deposit, so be careful, okay? I wonder, and then they blocked them in down here on Highway 515. Blocked in, right? And they get the guy. I wonder if the bolo would be on the lookout for a, I better not say black, just be on the lookout for, I better not say male. I better not pick an age. That's pretty discriminating itself. Just be on the damn lookout. You mean to be on the lookout, America? Bob Corker is a senator's. Oh, yeah. I'm your host, BKP. Before we go, ugly Christmas sweater, okay? Put the prize thing up. Put how to get there. Ugly Christmas sweater, okay? Go to fetchyournews.com. Like our Facebook page, okay? Check out what Rose has there, the ugly Christmas sweater. We have a $25 gift certificate to, what's the name of the place? Mesquite Grill. I had lunch there Friday, Mesquite Grill. And now we have a $25 gift certificate to Ace Hardware Blue Ridge, and Rose is going to release another prize on this. So we got to have your Christmas sweater. There it is. Take us out of here, Sam. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.